So good afternoon, folks. Today we'll be reviewing some existing and sharing some new report features, providing us with multiple ways in creating and exporting a report. What we have on display here is a new project in the record status dashboard view. It's very basic, showing 3 events with 3 instruments. We are currently using REDCap version 15.6.1. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. Under applications, we're going to open our reports link. When you have a new project and you open the reports link for the first time, this is what you'll see. These are the defaults that are automatically provided for us. I really do strongly suggest that folks take the time and view or review our little video here on how to use the data exports. Yes, I know it's outdated, but it is a good refresher. First off, we're going to take a look at make custom selections. We can jump in here and say I want to look at just my demographics. I know that my demographics is in event 1. And I just want to view the report right now. I don't want to actually create the specific report. So notice my calculation fields have been populated. We can identify a specific record within that event. We also have a date range. Going back, being able to show all. There's another nice little feature that we've been provided with. Just a reminder, we can copy our data and pop that in an Excel spreadsheet right away. So you know what your CSV file is going to look like without even exporting the data. You can still process this view look with an export. You can see the stats and charts. And again, all of this is strictly in view. Nothing has actually been saved. Going back over to our reports and exports. Now that I've looked at it and I say, okay, I want that report. I'm going to open it up and now I'm going to create that report. Now notice we have a little banner up there on top that this hasn't been saved yet. But see that it has already been loaded with the instrument demographics. It's already been identified with event 1. And we're going to save the report. Now we can view the report. Everything is there for us. And that was just using the custom. So I'm going to come back over here and go back to my reports and exports. Now what I'd like to share is that once we have this, we could create a new report. And this one, we're going to show instruments. I myself am a creature of habit, and I have a tendency to use Quick Add on a regular basis. When you have a project that has multiple events, multiple instruments, sometimes using Quick Add can be a little tiresome, having to go down and find that specific instrument and select those field variables. We just come right over here. We can choose our instrument, note file, and notice it's already there. I'm going to come down here. I know it's in event 3, and I'm going to create that report. Again, we can use our little copy. Let me get a fresh one here. Paste, and we automatically have the CSV file. Going back over here to our reports and exports, REDCap has provided us with some new features. I'll put this up here on the screen. Can everybody see that? So the new feature that was added is our quick set and copy field names. These were added with our version updates in July 7th and July 14th with the version 15.5.0 and 15.5.1. I have looked, and this is really the only documentation that I have been able to locate and identify as far as how to use the quick set feature. I really do feel that it's going to be a personal preference, and just knowing that we have this additional function that we can use and still, use it. See if you like it, see if it works. I feel that it will come in handy. We just need to get accustomed to using this new button. So I have the record ID. So if we come over here and we look at our quick set, notice I already have some stuff in there. So I'm going to clear it. Now it's only going to show the record ID. So we're going to close this out. I'm going to come back over to my quick add. And I'm going to select all of my demographics. Excuse me. I'm not going to select. I'm going to copy. I'm going to close. Notice it's here in our quick set. We're going to add it. And how quickly it adds, again, I think it's a personal preference, whether you use the quick add or choose an instrument. What if all of a sudden I say, well, I already have a demographics. I didn't want that one. I chose the wrong one. So I'm going to deselect. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to copy. And I'm going to notice it's already there for me. I'm going to add it. And it has replaced the demographics. Go back down. We identify the event because we know that our notes to file is an event. There's one thing here, though, that I want to really point out when you do this add. So we're going to go ahead and save this report. Take a look. Notice the record ID was not included. So I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to go ahead and quickly add my record ID. We all know. And I want it to the top. So I'm going to take it up here to the top. Save my report and view my report. And there it is. So now we have our record ID identified to our particular instrument. Again, we can do copy. Without having to do a full export. And here's our data as a CS. Actually, this one is showing with labels because we do have it for both. Let's go back in and edit our report. We can come down here and just show our variables. Save our report. And now it's only showing the raw data. Again, copy, paste. And
That only got one record.
I know. That's why I threw it over because I've been having a couple of issues with this one. I don't know why it decides it's only going to copy one. So
Yeah, I don't know. But I had never noticed that raw data thing, so that's exciting to me.
Again, I'm still learning it, using it, becoming familiar with it myself. I do feel that it's going to be, an environment that is a personal choice as far as how are you going to use these new features that are being offered to us. Your quick set buttons and your quick add, again, they do not appear until you at least have one report that you've created. When you open up your quick set, if by any chance, so we're gonna, excuse me. You open your quick set. Now see, it's not wanting to play with me. There we go. I still need to practice with this. So I apologize if I'm a little rusty here, folks, but it is an adventure. If you want to clear it, I'm going to copy all. I'm not getting what I want. So I appreciate your patience. And I have been playing with this and I have no idea why it's not working for me right now.
What are you hoping to get, Tanya, so that we know what we should be seeing?
Okay, so you should be seeing all the variables in demographics right now. There we go. Okay. So because the record ID was in there, and I need to clear this field. So if I come up here and I clear this field, then we come back over here, even though it's showing there. So say I want to add a different So we're going to copy all. And I'm going to replace. And now it's changed it to the note to file. Again, go back down here, identify my event, and save my report. Big one is making sure that we pull over the record ID.
Close, yeah.
And go to, let's try it again, see what I get. Here we go. I'm sorry. You folks see that? Oh, that's a little bit too much. So that's a quick copy and paste for your CSV file or for that report in general. I'm just wanting to remind everybody, especially since this was a new feature that was added in July. Go back to, you want to know what our newest version is. Just a little reminder, go to our home, go to our red cap, scroll all the way to the bottom of the page. You can actually see the newest version changes. What are the newest release, the bug fixes, and the improvements. I'm doing a control find with QuickSet. And as you see, we have QuickSet features. And this is about all I'm able to find. Sorry about that. Regarding the quick set. Wanting to make sure that everybody is aware of how can we identify where do we get the version change within our specific instance at this point in time. We show it up here. We also, all you have to do is scroll to the bottom of the page and you'll be able to see where we have our current version. And this is going to be available on each and every page of each person's personal user account. And so that's about all I have to show for today's demonstration. Do we have any questions?
Tanya, can you go back to one of your reports real quick?
Yes, sir.
And just click the view report on one of them.
Okay.
So when did the hide repeating form columns checkboxes, is that new as well? Or has that been
Yeah.
there for a while?
No, well, it's been here for a while, but I'm not really seeing where, because I don't really have a repeating form in here and I played with that.
Right. Yeah, I was looking on one of your other reports too. You have the hide repeating forms columns and then the hide events column.
Yes. So this one, we have, let's come back. Which one is
I think
it?
it was your first one that had. Yeah, there you go.
So we can hide an event column, but it's not responding.
Right. Yeah, it's
Um,
interesting that those are being dynamically populated based on your report. There must be an option in the report. So if you click on edit report.
now I have installed the report tweaks on this, combining rows for multiple events, but not seeing anything change as far as,
Do you know if those fields are part of that report tweaks or if it's part of the native report feature in RedCap?
oh, no, sir, I don't. So that'll be a quick test. Let's take that out. So we can just come in here and going to, for folks,
The bottom.
go to your external modules. And we're just gonna disable it. And now let's go back up here to our reports. And let's see. That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's very, very interesting. Thank you, Manny.
So in that date filter too must have come with the report tweaks as well.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah. Because if we come over here. So we have our study ID and our events, but yeah. So then that's within the external module, which is not, something's not working from that external module. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's good to know.
Yes, it is. It's very, very good to know because I advocate using that external module. So now I want to be real careful advocating something that all of its parts aren't working.
Yeah, and I was looking through the logging to see what version those checkboxes got added, and I couldn't find anything. So I thought maybe it was an external module. So that's good to know.
You're awesome, Manny. You really, really are. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else anybody would like to take a look at? Yes, Michael.
Hi, Tanya. Thank you for that demonstration. I do have a question, more for conversation, being when any data is exported, it is logged. So when you copy it and paste it into an Excel file, do you see what is copied in the logging?
We're showing.
So it comes up as a managed design.
Yeah,
Well,
Uh,
that's just for the report creation, but I don't think it tracks any of the copying of the data.
from the clipboard, only when you
Yeah.
do a data export, but
Yeah.
not the clipboard.
so the clipboard wouldn't provide any logging of the data that's been pulled from Red Cat.
No, it doesn't look like that.
No. Yeah, only with a download or a data export. Let's try it again. Let's just check really quick. See what's going on.
Yeah, that's a good security thought there, Michael.
Yes, it is. Really, whoever has access then to the reports, the user rights. So let's come up here.
I think that's part of the
Yeah,
external
that's part of
module.
that external module. That's what that was then, huh? All of that's part of that external module. That clip.
Yeah. So yeah, they'll have to be careful if they enable that module because then that allows people to copy data. Whereas if you just use the regular report function, then the only way people can get data. I mean, they could still highlight that table and copy manually.
You can.
Right, but not quick.
Yeah.
What a good point. Thank you very much. I am not, yeah, advocation for that external module is not going to be on top of my list moving forward. So thanks for pointing those out.
Yeah, good catch.
Real good catch. But yeah, so
Alright.
all of those off the wall areas was from that external module. So if we go back in very quickly and add that external module just to double check. There's really no configuration whatsoever with this module. And now taking a look at our reports. And there it is. All of this belongs to that external module, which is not functioning correctly.
Go ahead and click the copy and let's see if there's anything new in the logging, in case somehow the logging gets cleaned up when you take the report tweaks away.
Okay. All right, so we've copied it. So now let's come over here and go to logging.
I doubt it, but I just, yep, didn't think so. I
Yeah.
thought it was worth a
But
try.
no, good point. I mean, really, that's a good check. We really need to check that and because that could be a weakening in the control environment.
Yep.
Nice. Anything else?